You can rest your thumbs, please, in typing the WhatsApp or pressing the voice note number to tell me anything about taxis. Just stop now. We won't be reading those WhatsApps. You can just stop. If you can't appreciate that a lockdown means we have to do everything essentially necessary and nothing unnecessary, and that for the bulk of South Africans, movement around the city, unfortunately, is necessarily in packed spaces, like buses and like taxis, then just put your phone down. Nobody is sitting in a full taxi because they want to, trust me. I'm sure they'd love to be alone in a car like you. But to suggest that people are putting themselves in a position of danger on purpose or as if they're flouting rules in order to get to a difficult job probably facing you after your party, catching the disease, then you have no concept of what's happening in this country and how the other, not half, 80% live. Yes, taxis are going to look full. Yes, buses are going to look full. Yes, on a morning like this, it looks crazy that all of those windows are closed because the gale force winds that the South African Weather Service told you about makes actually having to walk down the street in the middle of the morning, and when I say middle of the morning, I mean 4 a.m., to queue for a taxi to get to work, maybe over 2 stops, over a very long commute, to then smile in your face after you texted me that how dare they. Just don't, you can send it to someone else. Don't send it to the show. We will not be reading them. And I only found out about them because my producers were just like, we're not even putting these through, and happened to mention them to me. Guys, honestly, the empathy is so low sometimes. So very low. That's what I feel very strongly about. Just up the empathy, up the common sense, and we'll get out of this thing safe.
Breakfast with Refilwe Moloto on Cape Talk.